Okay, let's go to the top of the morning news bites. Let's go to Sunstar Super B. Super Balita. Mo kaning headlines sa Super Balita. Karong adlaw, Marso 20, 2025. Bata gibaligya nahalin og 100,000 pesos. Uy. Pagpalit og luna sa tunghaan sa buhisan gipadali. Mo pa nay sub-headlines. Ato ning basahin ang bata kuno nga gibaligya. Gibuhi pagbalik ang natanggong nga negosasyon alang sa pagpalit og luna alang sa relokasyon sa Buhisan Elementary and Night High School sa dihang gipaubos ang maong tunghaan sa state of emergency sa kabalaka nga sa dili madugay mahunlak ang maong pasilidad. Mo ka ng headlines sa ato ang Sunstar Super Balita. Let's go to Sunstar Cebu. Ang headlines karong buntaga, March 20. Expedite lot purchase for Buhisan Dam. So pare-pareha balita. Negotiations for property acquisition face obstacles, says Barangay Captain. The village chief of Buhisan in southern Cebu City has urged the city government to expedite the purchase of a lot intended as a relocation site for the Buhisan Elementary and Night High School, which is now under a state of emergency due to structural risks. Buhisan Barangay Captain Grimar Barrete revealed kagahapon lang Wednesday, March 19, that negotiations for the lot acquisition began 2019 pa, but faced obstacles. Experts recently suggested relocating the school after discovering cracks on the grounds and buildings which could endanger the lives of the students and the teachers if a landslide may occur. In a related development, the City Council last Wednesday ratified the declaration made by the Cebu City Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Council last Tuesday, March 18, placing the school under a state of emergency. Face-to-face classes will be suspended starting today, March 20, following the State Weather Bureau's forecast of heavy rainfall, not because of the cracks found on the school premises. Ang principal niya si Gemma Amarillo said they will shift to modular distance learning during severe weather conditions. The school will use bulletins, chat groups, and social media for real-time updates to ensure continuous learning, she added. Amarillo will meet with parents and teachers in a meeting on Friday, March 21, ugma ni siya, to discuss the planned interventions. Mo kanang latest headlines ato mga local news outfits, news dailies, Sunstar Super B, and of course, Sunstar Daily. Now let's go to the national news headlines. Ato ang national news bites. Top of the morning news bites. That's GMA News. The Department of Health wants stricter policies on road safety amid spike in crashes. Philippine payments positioned back to surplus in Feb 2025. And DSWD urges the 4Ps beneficiaries to apply for government tertiary scholarships. Bato de la Rosa mulls hiding, not surrendering to ICC. Palace won't oppose De Lima's intention to testify in the Duterte ICC trial. Viral cop refused to undergo neuropsychiatric exams, according to the QCPD. And AFP denies issuing guidance versus freedom of expression on social media. According to the COMELEC, areas under red category down from 38 to 36 nga na siguro yung mga sensitive areas sa elections pohon-pohon. And groups want China to pay up over West Philippine Sea's environmental damage. These are the latest headlines ato ang mga news outfits all over the country. Let's go to ABS-CBN News. Pineapple production up due to research and development according to the Agricultural Department. And the UP develops powerful anti-gout tablet from pansitan plant. Wow. At ni pang tanong ito mga kaigsuunan sa UP, si Chansey Leo Malagar. Unsa ning kaning ilang anti-gout tablet. Tech firms fight to stem deep fake deluge. And Pala says Vice President Duterte must prove legitimacy of confidential funds receipts. And migrant workers department inks deal with Cebu Pacific Aboitiz on OFW Center in Mactan, Cebu International Airport. And government urged to push for fair and livable wages in the Philippines to help prevent OFW abuse. And ICC looking for Filipino and Cebuano transcribers. And Remulla says Malaysia withheld cooperation on the Bureau of Immigration's efforts to find Alice Go. These are the latest headlines at mga news outfits. Let's go to Inquirer.net. DBM OK's release of 16.8 billion for subsistence allowance hike of AFP personnel, and Philippine vehicle sales up 2.9% last month, the month of February. How infrastructure is reshaping housing choices in the Philippines, and due to delays, Metro Manila subway may be operational in 2023 pa. Divina Law not part of the House prosecution team in the vice presidential trial, according to Velasco. Pato on Enrilis Karma remark, let's respect his opinion, he's old. And 5 suspects in the Surigao del Norte robbery nabbed in Camarines Norte. These are the latest headlines sa mga news outfits. Let's go to Philippine Star. The Philippine peso closed yesterday at 57.3 pesos to a dollar. And Manila Water invests 26 billion pesos last year. Duterte parang nasa hotel daw sa The Hague. And the surviving kin of the family of those slain in the drug war are considered victims before the ICC. And Meta suspends the SMNI pages over community standards violations. And AKAP, other ayuda programs exempted from spending ban. And 17 terrorists nabbed, IEDs seized in Maguindanao del Sur. Mga kanimang headlines sa Philippine News Agency. Bicol now red tide free according to BFAR. And donated ship other assets boost PCG's disaster response. And Lawag Airport guard turns over bag with 100,000 pesos in cash. And nearly 6,000 families in Manila get death aid. And whole of nation collab to address long-term needs of 4Ps members. And Iloilo sees lower electricity rates this March. Army seizes weapons, halts NPA from regrouping in Northern Negros, and West Visayas contributes the Philippine exit in the gray list. Dairy Co-op opens 3.6 million government-supported building in Misamis Oriental and in Cagayan de Oro. In the Cagayan de Oro Archdiocese, no special daily mass for ex-President Duterte. And PNI's technology transfer with Italian Navy on shipbuilding. Mo ka ng latest headlines sa ato ang mga news outfits all over the country. Let's go to Manila Bulletin. The Philippine faces decline in air quality and more power slashes March rates by 2.76 per kilowatt hour. According to Manila Bulletin, 51% of Filipinos say Duterte should be held accountable for drug war killings, according to a survey. According to the PRO, 4A opens artificial intelligence. 4A opens artificial intelligence-powered regional command center. And Senate bill seeks AI training for government personnel. Dapat lang. And the protesters hold mass action in front of the Chinese consulate in Makati. And couple sells newborn baby for 30,000 pesos to fund drug habit. Uy, kaloy. And Marbil orders additional security measures to stop election violence in Maguindanao, and 6.8 million smuggled cigarettes recovered in Lanao del Nur. Let's go to the Manila Times. PhilHealth takes anti-rabies coverage and come home work, according to the palace, advices for the VP. And Comelec tags 167 areas of concern, and deported POGO workers no longer allowed ticket with layovers. And Cebu students rally against Duterte. Military leaders in Mindanao back new BAR MM chief, and Japanese embassy opens 5 visa centers here in the Philippines. Those are the latest headlines sa ato ang mga news outfits, news papers all over the country and here in Cebu. Tune in again tomorrow every 9:30 in the morning. We'll give you a summary atong basahon ng mga headlines sa atong mga news outfits all over the country, so you don't have to read all of them. Nalang kay ganahan nga balita siguro nga ganahan ka mo dive into, go get it. Go get a copy, a digital copy of Sunstar Cebu or Super B or the national dailies that I mentioned earlier. Atong takna karon 45 minutos nang milabay sa alas 9. Welcome to Top of the Morning.
Standby.